Hello students, welcome to Neet with Sathya Mam. Today let us see the must-do chapters in physics. Okay, so if you are aiming for 700 or 720 marks in Neet 2021, always prepare all the chapters in physics, chemistry and biology. However, some students feel difficult with physics. Okay, it is all with numbers. Okay, so we get so tense seeing the numbers. So in case you find difficulty with physics, it's not that you should prepare all the chapters and get yourself tensed, confused and all. Okay, aim for somewhere between 350 plus in biology and 160 or 170 plus in chemistry and at least 120 to 150 in physics. Okay, so that will help you to score above 600. Okay, so if you want to select some chapters in physics and prepare, have limited preparation with physics, let me tell you what are the chapters you have to concentrate. Okay, so I have listed some chapters here. Okay, so I have categorized two categories. Category 1 where you get an average of 2 to 4 questions, approximately I can say 3 questions per year. Okay, and another category where I have made, so there I have listed the questions where every year you will get 1 to 3 questions. Okay, so on an average 2 questions. So here 9 chapters, average of 3 questions, so at least 25 questions you will get. And here 6 chapters, average of 1 to 2 questions, so 10 to 12 questions you will get. So almost you will get 35 questions from these chapters. Okay, so to be thorough with this 35 questions, to be able to attend these 35 questions in NEET exams, you can focus on these chapters. Okay, but if you are looking in for solving all 45 questions in physics, you should be prepared with all the chapters. Okay, so this is to benefit the students who are preparing in the last minute and also those who are not comfortable to prepare all chapters in physics. So let us see the order. Okay, so here work per energy, every year you get around 2 to 4 questions, and I have also mentioned how many questions were there in the last 2 years. Okay, 19 you had 4 questions, 20 you didn't have much questions there. Thermal properties of matter, every year you get 2 questions, last 2 years too. KTG, kinetic theory of gas, here you get questions from 1 to 3. So on average you get 2 questions every year. Electrostatics, 2019 you had 2 questions, 2020 you had 3 questions. Electrostatics including of everything, fields, forces, potential and capacitors, all inclusive I am talking about. Okay, and current electricity you will get questions either 2 in 2019 and 2020 you had 4 questions. So there also you are getting questions between 2 to 4. And ray optics 2019 you had 3 questions, 2020 you had 2 questions. So there you get questions between 2 to 3 every year. Semiconductors, again every year you are getting 2 or 3 questions. 2019 you had 2 questions and 2020 you had 3 questions in that chapter. Modern physics, it includes atoms, nuclei, dual nature of matter and photoelectric effect. Every part you get 1 question at least. Okay, and this is again all 4 parts you will get direct theory based or direct formula based questions. Okay, so you get approximately 4 questions in this part. And waves and oscillations, there you get 2 to 3 questions every year. 2019 you had 3 questions and 2020 you had 2 questions. So in these chapters, usually students find easy to prepare with 12th board syllabus chapters. Okay, because you would have learnt it recently and you would be comfortable to work out with this chapter. So if you want to select from these chapters also, you can do it. Okay, so start from electrostatics, current electricity, ray optics, semiconductors, modern physics, waves and oscillation. Complete these chapters, and in 11th class, first you go with the thermal properties of matter, kinetic theory of gas, because these are little easy chapters. Okay, so prepare in these order. It will be easy for you to prepare within the short time. Okay, so I have also given a separate videos on what are the questions that were from these chapters year on year. Okay, so which part to prepare and what questions you had over the last 3 years. So that orientation I have given in separate videos for each and every chapter. You can view those videos and subscribe to my channel so that you will have updates for all the chapters. Okay, so next let us see what are the chapters I have listed in second category. Why do I categorize as 1 and 2 is, in category 1 you get 2 to 4 questions, category 2 I have listed the chapters where you get 1 to 3 questions. Okay, but even in category 2 you can see that some chapters are so easy. Okay, so laws of motion, it will be easy for you to prepare if you are preparing work per energy. So if you are preparing work per energy, prepare laws of motion. Then units and measurements also, it's easy to prepare. And another thing is units and measurements, sometimes you get one question. Last year you had 3 questions. Okay, so there will not be consistently, you will not get every year 1 or 2 question. Gravitation, again another important chapter, every year you get at least 1 or 2 question. Moving charges and magnetism, 2 questions you are getting every year. And wave optics, 1 to 3 questions. EM waves is a chapter, that's a small chapter, and every year you get 1 question. Okay, so that is the reason I have mentioned EM waves also, because it's easy to prepare from students' perspective. Okay, so these are the chapters. So 9 plus 6, 15 chapters I have listed. So if you are thorough with this 15 chapters, you will be able to attend at least 35 questions. And in case you find difficult with 1 or chapters in these 15 also, you can leave those 1 or 2 chapters, but don't miss too many chapters. Okay, so you should be able to attend at least 30 questions from physics, because you cannot omit any subject as such. If you are omitting one subject as such, it will be difficult for us to score up and have the minimum cutoff for government colleges. Okay, so don't omit any subject as such. Instead, you can be selective with the chapters to the extent possible. Okay, so prepare to the extent possible and you will be able to do it. So subscribe to my channel to have updates on every chapter. Okay, so areas to focus on every chapter and where you have questions. Okay, so thank you, all the best.